What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, live from Russia, killing the markets once again. So in this video guys, I'm going to update you a little bit on my trades and some of the setups that I have taken during this week and some trading ideas as well. So I'm having my working day today, but now I'm having a break time, so I'm going to get my second coffee for the day and then I'm coming home. So let's get started, let's get the money. Hello everyone, back in the building, live trading from Russia. Here we are in the YouTube channel. Welcome everyone and thank you for the likes, the subscriptions and everything and all the support. So now we are gonna check some live trades and some things, some ideas, trading ideas, and we'll check the fundamentals and so on. And let's go. I want to start with gold. So here I want to share this setup with you. But before that, let's go to the daily chart. And as you can see on this chart, the overall trend is bearish. But what do we have? We have hit a very important area of support. So that is the 1800 zone area, which spiked pretty nicely during the weekend and opened in Monday with a huge gap. So this is where I took my first profit. So I bought in Friday somewhere here and closed my position somewhere here. But now, as you can see, I have two more open positions. And why is that? Because I have re-entered the long positions. So here is the next resistance zone. Let's go to the daily once again and check where do I take this from. So you see this highs over here, these lows, this is the next resistance. So there is where I took my first profit. But on the next day, so on Monday, the beginning of this week, we have broken above this resistance area. So this is no longer resistance. It turns into support for the price. And when the price started pulling back to the support, I started looking for buy opportunities. So that was yesterday. Right now I'm visiting Vladivostok, and here is like 7 hours later than in Europe. So it was night when I opened this trade. So there was this pullback to the support area. I was waiting for some signals or maybe waited for this zone. Actually, I really liked this zone to buy and I entered this position. First, I also had another smaller position like 0.03, but it got stopped out. Never mind. So I took this position, set stop loss below the support on the 4 hour. You can see that I set it below the support. So that's lessons for the beginners. The advanced traders, they know these things. They don't need so much explanations, but here is how I took my trades. Okay, so price really went up, then corrected, then it was time for sleep. I went to sleep and I woke up with a price looking like this. And when the price started pulling back to these previous lows, I decided, let's draw a trend line. Let's try to buy on a very cheap price with a very small stop loss. So in this case, my stop loss was somewhere here, very tight stop loss, and then the price spiked, which was pretty cool. Here I didn't move my stop loss, I waited for the price to do its thing, so it spiked even more, and now here we are in profit. So the first trade is in profit and the second trade is also in profit. So where is my target? So as you can see, here is the next serious resistance. So this would be my first target. So the target of this first trade, okay, because here is the stop loss and here is the target, a little bit below the resistance in case price just don't reach it. Okay, and the second trade I decided just to take profit on this very small mini resistance, so this previous highs over here, and that's my trade explained. So on the 1 hour chart things are looking good, on the 4 hour chart things are looking bullish, so I have no business but to let this trade run, right? So that's it basically. You try a position, you set your stop loss, you set your limits. Right now I'm trading a funded account, so it's basically $15,000 account. So it's all funded, guys. It's just a challenge, but I want to show you how you can build consistency, and the funded accounts are a great way how to learn how to be consistent, because they will cut your account right after you make some serious mistake or you start gambling too much. So this is it. My risk for the day is about $50, so I keep it really tight. Some traders, they put like 1% risk per day. That's like $150, but that's like 10% of the whole drawdown that the challenge give you. So that is a little bit too much for me. I decided to make my risk for the day like $50, and I usually open like 1 or 2 trades per day. So even if I lose 2 trades with $25, I can lose total of 50 and not make big damage to my account. Of course, sometimes we do mistakes and I'm still in a drawdown like minus $200. So I'm slowly building my way up, and I will update you on this account in the future. So right now we're just waiting to hit this mini resistance area. Soon will be new. So this is Bulgarian time. It's like 8:20 right now here in Vladivostok. It's close to Japan if you don't know where it is. So it's Russia, but basically on the other side of the world. And that's it, guys. So let's continue forward. We have news after 2 hours and some more news, I guess, at the end of the day. So today is Wednesday and we have serious news about the inflation in the US economy, and then some FOMC member will speak. So that's are the important news for today. For some of them I will be sleeping, but never mind. Let's get the money. Now back to the charts, guys. I hope we can get this price at least to the first resistance before the news, because during the news we can see some spike or correction to the downside, maybe even to this previous support. So this is why I secured like half of the profits on the second trade. So if the price starts correcting to the downside, I just not to end up with a break even. I will take half of my profit. On the next trade I will not put such a stop loss, so it's still below the support, and even if it pulls back, I still have a chance to continue going bullish. So that's it for this trade, guys. Pretty much explained in details. Let's check the other ones. I used to have a position here on US ZAR, so I expected a push to the upside, but I decided to close this position since the price broke the support level here. So I ended up with like minus 50 or 47, 45, something like this on this trade. So you see, I'm trying to keep my risk controlled. We also have US oil. So here the thing is that I just googled today. I was not sure how to trade gaps, and I just googled how to trade gaps. I clicked on images, And here we can see that usually after a serious gap there is a continuation in the same direction. Sometimes the gap can be filled, so correction can come, but in most of the cases, as you can see, the price just continue forward. So I'm looking at this setup, I'm looking that we are in a very strong support zone, and I decided to enter a long trade here and to target this upper resistance area on the daily. Why a resistance? Because many times in the past it acted and as a support and as a resistance. So once we have broken this resistance, it was a false breakout, but it's already kind of broken, so I want to see that price hitting new higher high, and that's the target for this trade. The risk is 1 to 2, so I risk 50 to make 100, something like this. Let's check it out. Okay, that is the thing, 100, and the risk is like 50 or 55, 51. That's it for this market. Pretty simple setup. First time trading gaps. I have seen them in the markets, but never actually knew how to trade them, never tried to trade them, just stayed away and observed. We have EURUSD. Also this is interesting. So here is one idea for you. We are in a bearish channel, right? So most of the breakouts of these channels are fake. So here the idea is if we break above the channel and it's actually a fake breakout, we can enter a sell trade to the downside with the trend, targeting this previous low. So that is a small trade. Let's see, like $50 to make 200. Yeah, I remember what was it. I can reduce it like to $25 to 100, but I still didn't decide. Maybe I will even delete it, but it's interesting setup because here we have a resistance, also the downtrend, but overall you can see that we have hit a very strong, solid, concrete support area. So I expected here bullish momentum on the EURUSD, and I'm just sharing with you my opinion on these charts. Guys, same thing on GBP USD. Here I used to have some small position, but then I closed them with some baby profits, so that's not interesting. I used to have one more trade. Okay, it is the GBP, the Euro GBP trade. So here I can admit that I have entered a little bit earlier than needed, but here I give it a try. So again, risk is like $50, 58, and I added a small position today just in case this is the last moment of correction, but I will keep these positions, guys. Why? Because you see how this move to the downside is looking more like a flag or like a correction, so it's not that hard like, for example, this push or this crash. So it looks to me like a correction, and the stop loss is below the 50% of this whole consolidation. If we break above the consolidation, we can expect a pretty huge move, like nearly as much as the whole size of that thing. So this is why I target this take profit, because I actually am looking this consolidation like that. Yeah, here is not the best trade because I entered a little bit earlier than needed, but that give me opportunity in case if we have a second strong breakout, I can add some positions to this market, or this market can just hit my stop losses and I can lose $50, and that's it. And that's, I think, all of my trades for today, guys. Yes, and that's all for the update. Stay tuned to this channel to get more trading tips and ideas for future money making machines. So peace and see you in the next video.